As they come to the beach, looks like Austin giving Bainbridge Island a run for their money. In the meantime, Norwalk River in lane 2 also in the mix in the C final. "250 meters from the end with Bainbridge Island still in the lead, being pressed by Norwalk River as well as Austin. Meanwhile, CRI beginning to walk up on Austin, trying to take over that third spot, and so is New Trier. New Trier on the move as they come towards the finish line, but it is going to be a battle here in the C final for the men's lightweight fours. Bainbridge Island trying to fend off the challenges from Norwalk River and from the Austin, boat from Austin in lane 5, but trying to hold on as Norwalk River begins to walk up on the boat from Bainbridge Island. Bainbridge Island had been in the lead coming through to final 500, but right now fighting to keep that lead as they head towards the finish line. It's becoming tight as New Trier is putting a move on the boat from Austin, but as they come to the finish, it is Bainbridge Island in first, Norwalk River in second. Here comes New Trier trying to overtake Austin, but it's Austin who comes in third, New Trier fourth, CRI in fifth, and that leaves Cincinnati Juniors in sixth in the C final for the men's lightweight fours. Again, after the finish line, the effort obvious on these athletes as they cross the finish, and having left most of it, if not all of it, on the course, they collapse, but doing well. Next up, in the 2017 US Rowing Youth National Championships, it's the women's lightweight 4. In lane 1, Marina Aquatic Center. Lane 2, Upper Arlington. In lane 3, Newport. Lane 4, Sammamish Association. Lane 5, Sarasota Scullers. Lane 6, Mountain Lakes. The women's lightweight 4 C final on the course about 500 meters in. Remember, the high seed for each of these C finals is in lane 4, so Sammamish Association is the one that would be the lead seed in this pack coming down the course right now. It does appear they are out front, being pursued by Newport. By all appearances from 1,000 meters away, this looks like a very tight race in the C final for the women's lightweight 4s. Again, Marina Aquatic Center in lane 1 on the far side of the course, Upper Arlington in lane 2, Newport in lane 3, Sammamish Association in lane 4, Sarasota Scullers in lane 5, and Mountain Lakes in lane 6, all looking very even as they're coming down the course, just past the halfway mark. And again, a reminder that in inclement weather, please take shelter in your vehicle. Do not take shelter in tents. Sammamish still out ahead, being pursued by Newport. Very tight race here in the women's lightweight 4C final. All the boats pretty evenly matched, it appears, from this angle, with just, it appears, Mountain Lakes perhaps slightly off the pace, but the rest of the boats pretty much even. Looks like Sammamish and Newport are dueling in the center of the course, with Upper Arlington and the Sarasota Scullers close in behind. Then Marina Aquatic Center and Mountain Lakes on the outside, just off the pace slightly. Newport beginning to make a move on Sammamish as they come down the course, bow ball to bow ball, with less than 500 meters to go. Newport beginning to move forward with Sammamish right behind. It appears that Newport now has the advantage over Sammamish. Sarasota Scullers and Upper Arlington trying to cling there as well. Marina Aquatic Center moving forward. Looks like they are passing Upper Arlington. The Marina Aquatic Center there in lane 1, but it's in lane 3 and 4 where there is some action happening, with Newport overcoming Sammamish as they head down the course here in this C final for the women's lightweight 4s. Newport and Sammamish continuing to battle as they come to the beach. Newport in the lead, and it looks like the Marina Aquatic Center in lane 1 beginning to overtake the boat from Sammamish Association. Upper Arlington still in the mix as well, as they are about 300 meters from the finish in this women's lightweight 4. Sammamish in the lead for part of the race. Now Newport has begun to take control. It appears that Marina Aquatic Center has begun to move up and challenge the Newport boat. Upper Arlington gaining ground on Newport as well, but it is Newport in the lead as they come to the red buoys indicating the 250 meter to go mark. It is Newport leading both Sammamish and Upper Arlington, with Marina Aquatic Center making a move and taking over second. Marina Aquatic Center now in second and setting their eyes on the prize, and the Sammamish Association's already begun to slip back, but it is Newport in the lead with the Marina Aquatic Center in second, and it appears that Upper Arlington's trying to overtake Sammamish. Sammamish trying to hang in there as they come down to the line. The C final for the 2017 U.S. Rowing Youth National Championships. Newport's women's lightweight 4 at the finish, winning the C final. Marina Aquatic Center still trying to hold on to second as they pass Upper Arlington, and it's the Sammamish Association now pursuing that boat from Marina Aquatic, but Marina Aquatic in second. It's Sammamish in third, Upper Arlington in fourth. The Sarasota Scullers now working their way to the finish line in fifth. That will leave Mountain Lakes in sixth in the C final for the women's lightweight 4. Another race on the course. We will be having 2 more races before rowing will be suspended due to the weather. Right now, coming down, it's the men's lightweight 8s. In Lane 1, Everett Association. Lane 2, Pocock. Lane 3, Newport. Lane 4, OKC Riversport. Lane 5, Mount Baker. Lane 6, Sarasota. And in Lane 7, Wilmington Youth. So there are 7 boats in this race all the way across the pond here in Benderson Park as the Youth National C Final for the men's lightweight 8s on the course, and coming down 1 more race before the rowing will be again suspended for the day. The lightweight 8s, it does appear that Newport is out in the lead just by a hair, being trailed by OKC Riversport. Those center boats, OKC Riversport, Newport, Pocock, also looks like they're trying to stick to the front. And Mount Baker appears to be in the mix too. And I may even give Sarasota a good leg up as I look down the course as they pass through 1750. Newport in the men's lightweight 8 continuing to lead this race in the C final. Another tight race for second and third, but I don't know. Old Sarasota, the hometown team in lane 6, is looking good too, sticking their bow ball out. It looks like it's Wilmington Youth that might be slightly off the pace, as well as the Everett Association, but boy, the boats in the center are really making some good moves as they come down the course. 500 meters to go. Newport leading Sarasota and Mount Baker and OKC Riversport. Those are lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then just behind that lead pack, the boat from Pocock. I give it to Everett Association and Wilmington Youth after that, but here they come. Let them hear you. Next to last race. Here. Coming down the course for the day, Newport looking good. Newport looks like they're already beginning to sprint and have gained quite a lead over the second place boat from Sarasota. Sarasota battling with Mount Baker and OKC Riversport. OKC Riversport in that orange boat right beside the boat from Newport. And then, not to be left out, Pocock right there with them as well. Here come the men's lightweight 8s in the C final for the 2017 USRowing Youth National Championships. Newport continuing to lead. What a battle for second it's shaping up. Pocock beginning to battle with Sarasota, OKC Riversport, Mount Baker. Oh, what a mix coming to the line. Three strokes from the finish. It's Newport winning the C final for the men's lightweight 8s. Here comes the battle for second. Pocock has the advantage right now, and they do take it, sticking their nose out there. It is Sarasota coming in third, just in front of OKC Riversport, then Mount Baker, and the Everett Association. And the last race on the course right now, the women's 8s C final. Lane 1, Sammamish Association. Lane 2, Mount St. Joseph. Lane 3, Capital City. Lane 4, OKC Riversport. Lane 5, Albany. And Lane 6, Rose City. As they come down the course, just passing through, it appears, about the 750 mark on their way to the finish. A reminder, as the weather moves in, please take shelter in your vehicle, not in the tents. The women's 8C final. Sammamish Association, Mount St. Joseph, Capital City, OKC Riversport, Albany, Rose City, all battling down the course, all very evenly matched at this angle as they approach the halfway mark in this race. Maybe a slight advantage to Albany from what I can see on the camera, but it looks like it's going to be quite a race amongst all 6 of the boats here in the C final. OKC Riversport looks like they might have a slight advantage here in the C final for the women's 8. They are being closely and tightly pursued by both Albany and Rose City. Capital City hanging in there as well, and Mount St. Joseph, Sammamish Association in lane 1 on the far side of the course, not that far off the pace either. OKC Riversport and Albany dueling it out here in the C final. Rose City in lane 6 not to be left behind. Does appear Capital City might be slightly off their game. Mount St. Joseph hanging in there, as is Sammamish Association in lane 1. Still advantage OKC Riversport. 750 meters to go. OKC Riversport out ahead. Capital City, the second fastest qualifying for the C final. Lagging a bit behind, it's Albany with a good show here. And in lane 6, Rose City with a very strong showing right now. OKC Riversport continuing to lead here in the C final, closely pursued by Albany. Capital City also trying to keep up, but OKC Riversport out front in this women's 8C final. Coming by the beach, last race of the day. Let the rowers hear your roar, even over the sound of their coxes coaxing. OKC Riversport in the lead, almost a full boat length ahead of the boat from Albany. Rose City hanging in there as well. Over in lane 1, Sammamish Association appears to be in 4th right now, but it is a Capital City there also asserting themselves as they come into the red buoys, coming close to 200 meters from the finish. OKC Riversport doing well in the C final here. Boat length lead, but look over there in lane 1. Sammamish Association's coming on, beginning to give Albany a run for their money. Here on the near side, Rose City also in the mix. Capital City now falling back slightly, and it does look like OKC Riversport will continue all the way to the finish, long as they keep those oars and heads in the boat. It's OKC Riversport coming to the line to win the C final for the 2017 US Rowing Youth National Championships. Here's the fight for second coming on. It's Rose City pouring it on, but at the finish line, almost too close to call between Albany and Sammamish Association. Here comes Capital City to cross in 5th, and in 6th, Mount St. Joseph. Racing, weather permitted, will begin again at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Keep track with what's happening here at the 2017 U.S. Rowing Youth National Championships, either at usrowing.org or through Twitter or the U.S. Rowing weather feed. Just text the word U.S. Rowing to 313131. And again, in inclement weather, please, when you hear that lightning and thunder, take shelter in your vehicle and not in a tent. Thank you. Stay dry. Have a great day. And come back tomorrow.